Jim, the bus driver. Walking on the daily path. God, everything seems to be surprisingly good. He's very, very careful. Sitting in the passenger bus. Until the bus stop. A man slams a little boy on his leg. Hardy Jim will soon. People are not regulars on the road. Because you haven't sold them yet. He's probably around 20%. You look really creepy. They got a seat in the middle of nowhere. No one has any communication. Little boy. Do you feel good about it? How long will it last? He started crying. Little kids on the bus. This is a common occurrence. So Jim, maybe he cared too much. It won't be shit as soon as possible. He doesn't have that information. A little boy's crying is not like your ordinary spleen. And he had stark eyes. And the men who were there didn't look like normal family. He didn't have an crying child. Only impatience. I seem to really dislike the children next to me. And this got Jim's attention. He is wrong. I'm going to keep an eye out for this. This is a strange passenger. And the little boy was crying all the time. You're talking in low voice. Demanded him to stop crying. Sleeping. This is for Jim. Passengers. It's not something he doesn't usually do. Don't bite once. There is a strong sense of responsibility in the heart. Warn him to pay attention to the people today. This is a strange feeling. I don't know why Jim feels so. But the inspection period is wrong. To understand why. He quickly remembered the next morning. There's a massive increase in the number of displaced people. Road. There was a 3% boy. A lost family in Jinshan. Jim, reply to the other orders you sent here. And he went off very quickly. Jim is the father of this boy. He believes that the directly told him something. The little boy on the wall is likely to. That's who the police are looking for. But he also had the worry that maybe he was overthinking things. So he did it one by one. Return to the loss you saw. Other valuable reported. Fortunately, he has the power to kill people. He got stuck on the road. 3% of the boys were wearing it. Black top, white shorts. There are yellow-colored scars on the wall. Jim, my father, can totally imagine this. How close are the parents to this little boy? Of course, I have already remembered the trouble on the road. But Jim can't just stop. The boy is more than the boy's boy. He has to test the other passengers on board. And anyway, little boy. Is it the lost child? Jim didn't even want the men he was traveling with. Some people became suspicious. He wondered if this was really a fight. A man suddenly fled because of his actions. Jim, go at normal speed. It's holding back the unclear. But that man's eyes were very alarming. He can't wait to download it. Look at the current situation. At any time. All men may change. Ideas for the little boy to place in order. And it doesn't exist. Passengers noticed the poor behavior of the passengers. And Jim couldn't warn them. So what do you want? Jim realized to himself very quickly. The warehouse offered a helping hand. He looks at the road ahead. Let's think about our own thoughts and slowly calm down. And it was like the heavens gave him the answer. He knew what he was going to do. After that, we will pay for the next shipment. Jim deliberately misled the passengers. Some passengers who have already placed an order have responded. I forgot about the previous order. A black backpack is on the seat. He wanted him to be busy looking for him. Now he needs to spend 10 minutes to stop checking. And then he's going to measure it and he's going to stand up. Start looking for. He even begged for it. All passengers, check under your seats. Go to where the guy is. He saw the little boy clearly. As expected? I'm tired of crying. The little boy is wearing a black coat. White short. There are yellow scars on the legs. All special and new channels. The missing boy is exactly the same. 1 minute, Jim. This is the missing boy the police are looking for. Search for the bundle. And Jim goes back to his seat, fake. Start formulating the next step. The idea of each individual is in his ocean. Jim knows this. Solve your own strength. Surely not. He's going to beat the cops secretly. Previously, he noticed the man. Right in the middle of the bus. There is a distance between the warehouse and the warehouse. And with an auto engine, it makes a lot of noise. And the man doesn't seem to have bet on him. And Jim picks it up with a shaking hand. Notified the police. He told the cops. He had a little boy on his own bus. Matches the description of the lost boy. Police upper. What's he going to do? Jim, really, every word of the cop. Yeah, he feels bad. I am very happy to see what the difference is. But the thought of helping a little boy. He was afraid of the mountain. The police told him to go to the next stop. They will set up in advance at the next stop. Wait for his police station to directly arrest him. Rescue the little boy. And again, Jim looked carefully. Take a look at the suspected bandit. He didn't seem to be paying attention at all. Things to happen soon. The lost little boy is about to be saved. Jim Lee arrived at the next stop. The police immediately blocked the bus. And then there are police officers in front of the bus. They're taking passengers one by one. Some passengers are shocked. Why is there a police officer here? But no one dares to be the most. All eyes of the police are on the bus, waiting for the bandits and the little boy to come out. The warehouse will place an order. The police confiscated the little boy from the man. They arrested him immediately. The man was unwilling to be arrested. There was a fierce resistance. But there was no success. The police would leave him with any signs of escape. 30-year-old child. He seemed to know he had been saved. He grabs the officer's hand. There was a heartfelt expression on Gugu's little mask. People were sent together. The police station accepts a step-by-step investigation. Children who have been notified by the police. The parents rush to the police station. The moment I see my child safe and sound. They put down the big stone in their hearts. The parents of the most lost boys and the police officer told Jim he was impressed. Proud of what he did. If only he had his outstanding strength. Your instincts and your cold-blooded intelligence in case of trouble. This is not a good idea. What's the best thing for a little boy? The story was published by the local media. Jim became famous overnight. But in the receiving area. This is a brave man. I just did what any parent would do.